All right, so for the upcoming series, we're calling it our Revisiting series. This is really exciting for me to show off to our viewers and to showcase some of our clients' projects. It is such a huge compliment to us when we get to send a photographer back to these projects, and that photographer gets to say, man, there's some really cool stuff you guys get to do. And it's so fun to see our water features well loved. Our clients are loving them. They're adding to them. They're making them their own. They're planting things, adding little knickknacks here and there. And I am so excited. So for our first Revisiting series, we're going to take you all the way back to our beginning days of vlogging for project number 4 of 2019. Man, there's so many awesome memories from project number 4.
Might have made that a little too tight.
This humongous boulder got unearthed when they were digging the landscape development, and it was just stationed in the neighbor's yard. They asked the homeowners association, can we have that if we can move it? And so Corey Trubenbach got a humongous front-end loader and dragged this boulder to their house. It's got to be bigger than a Volkswagen Beetle. It's almost the size of a minivan. And that was what we were able to use as our build-up.
Video of Corey moving into the spot with the heaviest machine he could get his hands on. They actually have the wheels filled with liquid in this thing, moving it. Going starting a little lower so you can, looks like the water was eroding, and then the waterfall kept going here. So it's our medium deluxe. We're gonna kind of dig ourselves out into this area.
So we have everything building up off of that huge boulder coming towards the house. So as you're driving behind the house, you see this huge boulder, and I get to see it all the time. I'm really excited because they're just awesome clients. We're so lucky to do this for a living because we have a saying in the pond world: pond clients become friends faster than friends become clients. And it seems to be true. I love getting a chance to go see our clients. So every time I get to see our clients, John and Jeannie, I always am greeted with hugs, smiles, and we get to catch up, and it's so fun. And John had seen us at the Minneapolis Home and Garden Show. He actually saw us on Channel 9 when they featured our booth, and that was pretty fun. We were on one of the morning shows there, and they agreed to work with us in the fall, and we started working with them in the spring. And that was the first project we had our own excavator on. That's when we actually had it delivered, and we were able to start playing with our excavator, and that was really fun.
brother's house, Bill's house. Bill and Linda, rest in peace, Linda and Bill. We're so sorry for your loss. We lost Linda a couple of years ago, and they have a paradise, and it was going to be their destination for them to retire to, and luckily they had some awesome moments there and made some memories together, and now Bill's able to still enjoy it and have great memories of the life they had together. But it is a beautiful pondless waterfall that starts with a waterfall wall, and there's some amazing sunsets I've gotten pictures of there. Got this great seating area with a little fire table and 3 basalt columns, which was Linda's idea to really spruce things up and add more interest, and it is a really fun project to check out. So much going on here, and they use that superior stone, so we're able to showcase the contrast there, and it looks really great now that it's kind of grown in. From Project 4, we get to go to Project 5 of 2019, and I love getting to show this off. So this next fall is going to be dug into the hill here. These boulders took us about 3 hours to place existing to the machine, and we got this boulder exactly where we were coming towards the house. Then it'll turn, and we got this as that. Can't go very big with the blue heavy dense one, but they're strong building blocks. It makes you really want to. She is a master gardener. And we did a cool thing here that we don't normally get to do, where we did a land bridge. So the water is actually going underneath the land. So you can walk over it, you could drive your lawnmower over it if you had to, things like that. So what happens is the waterfall starts right by this awesome, I think it's a Chinese warrior soldier statue in her backyard. And we had the waterfall start way in the back. So when you're sitting down in the patio, there's so much to look at. It's like a 3-season porch or 4-season porch that looks right up at this hillside, and it's coming down and it disappears like it would into a pondless almost, where it goes into a corrugated pipe, a strong one, and then it comes back and spits out about 10 feet afterwards into the pondless waterfall. On this one, we were able to use some really huge boulders to make some really cool waterfalls coming down by where the patio is, and the way she's got this planted, it is so beautiful. It looks like it was always there. One of my favorite shots you're going to see is a gnome
sitting right by the waterfall, a gnome statue, but there is nothing but greenery and the beautiful boulders, the gnome statue, and the water coming down around it. Looks just how I wanted it to look. Another project we get to show off on this episode is Project 16.
Number 16.
That was an awesome, fun time for us. It was a project of challenges. That's when Mark hurt his back, and we brought the handyman back into the fold, and Brad really agreed to joining us for full time. That was 2019.
That was one of our team members.
When Brad started helping us, we started remembering, oh yeah, Brad's helped us a lot in the past. He knows how to build water features, and the guy doesn't stop.
Check this out. We made a gravel luge. So when we're pouring gravel from that guy into that guy, when that guy is not using buckets, we'll be able to let it go down the luge, and we'll be able to spread it and tamp it. Huh? Innovation.
You didn't want to do a superhero landing? So we are just finishing 2023 now. But what a fun project. It was a house built in the 1800s. As a team, we went to the state fair during that with our families. And it was just a fun project. We have a staircase that's going up to her garage. It's a boulder staircase, and in that boulder staircase, we have a waterfall that goes underneath it that starts with our spillway bowls. So we have 3 different spillway bowls, 2 spillways, and the overflowing spillway at the bottom. And there's a beautiful gap in the flagstone to cross the stairs with, that you can see the water go between where you're walking. And we got a light in there, so that lights up at night too. And man, it just looks so good as it's aged. We've got plants making it pop, and I just love showing it off as the greenery's really kind of encased it and made it such a beautiful thing to see. So again, this video is a big thank you to our clients as well as showing what you've done. And PD, thank you so much. This is so beautiful. I am just bummed that I wasn't able to be there with our photographer to see all of this work. When he went out, we had scheduled routes and I was going to go with him, but I got diagnosed with diverticulosis and I was in the hospital with diverticulitis for a week. And our clients were super gracious. They said, oh yeah, go ahead, send your photographer, no problem. If it's someone you trust, we trust them. And so that's why we have this video series we get to show off, is because our clients are so awesome. So I'm really excited. And just one of the things we really want to get across in this series is to keep in mind that our water features look very masculine when we first finish them, but give it some time. Allow us a chance to plant it, or if you have a green thumb, start planting it right away and have fun with it. Bring in some annuals, bring in some perennials that you like, make it your own. Maybe get a couple of garden gnomes, maybe a few knickknacks here or there, a piece of artwork. We really want this to be your water feature and we really want it to pop. So we're going to put the bones in with the huge boulders, and a lot of our clients are asking us, can you please plant it? But if you happen to be a master gardener like Petey here, we're going to set it up where you have lots of cool spots to plant it. And then we want to come back. As you know, in Minnesota, it takes about 3 years for our stuff to really start popping, for it to start showing itself off. We want to come back with our photographer in 3 years and showcase your water feature then and now. And then come back in another 5 years and keep showing it off. So we love what we get to do. We're thankful. And thank you so much for investing in your water feature, not only with us, but with your time, your efforts, and really just loving it. Awesome.